What are we cooking today? Smoked chicken hash. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by for another episode of Quein with Uncle Woo. Today, we're on episode 2 of Chicken Week. Yesterday, you saw us turn some smoked chicken into some delicious stuffed peppers. Today, we're taking a little bit of that same chicken, we're making a hash. So what do we get? Smoked chicken hash. So, we generally do hash for breakfast, but nowadays, you can pretty much do hash whatever meal you want. It's quick, it's easy, and it's a great way to use up little things that you got left over in the refrigerator that, you may have had a little bit too much of. Don't want to throw them away, so let's throw them all in one big pile, turn them into a delicious smoked chicken hash. Let's get started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna drop on some potatoes and some diced onions and peppers. We're gonna let them start softening up, as well as some minced garlic. We're gonna kind of let that get cooking, get soft, and then at the end, we're gonna go ahead and throw our chicken back in because it's already cooked. We don't wanna get it tough and crispy. We just wanna heat it back up as we're cooking the rest of our peppers and onions and potatoes. So, let's go ahead and slide over here to the flat top. We'll get started. We've got our flat top set up. We've got one side running pretty hot, the next side running a little bit cooler. That way we can cook over here, we can move over here when we need to cool off. And when we go to mix everything together, we'll probably do that on the cool side just to kind of keep everything from getting overdone and going too far. So let's start. We're gonna drop our potatoes down. And if you'll remember back to our tequila lime shrimp video, which if you haven't seen that yet, it's right here. Be sure to check it out. You'll remember we did a compound butter. Today, we're gonna use some of that same compound butter with the lime, the chipotle peppers, the garlic, everything mixed all together to help us season our potatoes. So we're gonna take one good chunk of that, gonna break it in half and drop it right in there with our potatoes. That'll melt down as they cook and help us season those potatoes. Next, we're gonna come right next to that with our onions, get them on, and get them start softening up. We're also gonna drop a couple cloves of garlic. And we're going to give that onion a little bit of butter to work with as well. Try not to worry about stuff getting mixed up, because it's all going to get mixed up in the end anyway. Next, we're going to start with our peppers. We've got some red and yellow peppers here. Now these are a sweet pepper. We buy them in the bag from, we've gotten them from Kroger's, Walmart's, Aldi's, any of your local grocery stores carry these. Usually come in a plastic bag, just like this one. And we take those, pull the seeds out of them, dice them up. We're going to set them right down there and get them started softening up. and a couple green bell peppers as well. Now that's pretty much all of our ingredients that need to soften, so we'll give them a few minutes, and once we're happy with where they are, we'll come in and add some more stuff. While our potatoes are still softening up, we're going to hit them with a little dose of our salt, pepper, garlic, our Uncle Woo's Memphis Magic. Just to give us a little bit of that good old salt, pepper, garlic flavoring. Everything needs a good dose of base flavor. And always remember, salt enhances flavor, salt doesn't add flavor. Okay, so our potatoes are almost done. Our onions and peppers are done. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start our chicken. Now, remember, this chicken's already been smoked and already been seasoned, so doesn't really need anything from the seasoning department. We're just gonna get it on there and get it heated back up. Now, while we're doing that, we're also gonna add some diced tomatoes. And a little bit of our diced chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. You've seen us use this several times before. We really love the flavor it adds to our dishes. The cool thing about it is the can is 7 ounces. We only use 2 or 3 ounces per recipe. So we open a can, dice up as much as we want to use, then put the rest back in the refrigerator. So today, we're using part of a can we already had open. And we're just gonna add that right there on top of our chicken and get that all mixed together. Now we're just going to give that chicken, those tomatoes and peppers a few minutes to warm up, then we're going to combine it all together and we'll have our hash ready to go. All right, that's got us warm. So now comes the fun part. This always kind of makes me feel like one of those guys at a Japanese restaurant when you go to eat hibachi. At that point, we're going to kill our heat and go ahead and get this stuff dished up. Wow, the smell's coming off of this. Those peppers, those onions. I might have needed a bigger platter. Okay guys, that's got us done for our smoked chicken hash. I'm telling you, the smells coming off of this thing are absolutely amazing. You gotta give this a try. Couple things I want to point out about this dish. You noticed when we came out, we had a full cutting board full of ingredients. When you put those on the flat top and you apply the heat to a lot of that, you're gonna lose volume. So by the time you're done, you end up with a smaller amount than you started with as far as total volume of ingredients. So if you're worried about fixing too much for a couple people, don't. This, the amount I fixed right there, probably feed 4 folks a good hearty breakfast. So we're down to it. Let's jump in and see how we did. I make sure I get a little chicken, little pepper, little potato. Wow! The chipotle pepper just jumps out of that. Really hits you in the back of the tongue. Man, flavors right there in the back. Wow. The smoked chicken, still really carrying a good cherry wood flavor from where we smoked it yesterday. Man, I tell you, this dish, absolutely fantastic. You gotta give this a try. Between the peppers, the onions, the garlic, the chipotle peppers, and the tomatoes, that chicken really hits a home run. Be sure and give this one a try. If you like what we're doing, bang that notification bell, hit that like button, and go ahead and subscribe. We're gonna be kicking out videos with chicken in them for the rest of the week, and you don't wanna miss a single one. Thanks for coming back by. We'll see you out there cooking again real soon. Stay safe, and God bless.